Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Welcome into today's update from here at the Sports Desk. We look back to Monday and Tuesday for what was a great showcase event for Western Nebraska. Monument Shadows Golf Course in Gearing on Monday and Tuesday hosted the NSAA Girls Class B State Golf Championships, and there was a real hometown feel to the teams and players that were making the most noise. After a very windy opening round on Monday, players found the start of Tuesday much better. You know what? By the time the round hit the mid-afternoon hours, the winds, well, they were back. The real drama came in the race for the individual state championship between Scottsbluff sophomore Anna Kelley and Gearing senior Madi Schlaepfer. The two went to a playoff to decide the state title. Schlaepfer had a great up and down to save par on the first playoff hole, while Kelley missed a birdie putt that would have won it. Then on the second playoff hole, it was Kelley dialing in the iron approach shot, while Schlaepfer left her second shot short and right. From those two spots, it was bogey for Schlaepfer, and Kelley was able to tap in the two-putt par to win the state championship. After the title was hers, Kelley talked about that key second shot on the second playoff hole.
Just walking to the greens.
I just had a feeling. I mean, like, I play other sports. I've been in overtime in basketball, shootout in soccer. I mean, I do good in those situations to, like, be able to win, and I did. So I knew that, I mean, if I just focus, I could do it.
Kelley finished second as a freshman last year, and now the state title as a sophomore. It capped off a great two-day run for the heavily favored Bearcats as they dominated the field for the team title, finishing 51 shots ahead of second place Omaha Duchesne Academy. In fact, Scottsbluff, in winning their second straight state championship, was able to place all 5 players in the top 11. Emily Shanowski was next in line, finishing 6th. For Kelley, she was just excited to see her team win that second straight championship.
So proud of all of them. We worked so hard, and we have the best team chemistry you'll ever see. I mean, we're all good friends. We all hang out on the weekends. We all get along very, very well. I mean, every shot I'm like, well, if I do this for the team, then we can get a state title like we did.
Now let's get to the runner-up. Schlaepfer nearly drained a putt from off the green on 18 that would have won it. She comes up short in the playoff, but was kind enough to talk about her experience out there on her home course afterwards.
I was very proud of the way I played today. I came in with the lowest round off of everybody with the 74, so doing that was quite a thing, but to battle back and to be sitting there where you were tied for first and just fell short in the playoff was quite memorable. It's something I will remember forever, and just it's awesome to be in that spot and just know that you did that, I guess.
Now, originally, the tournament was going to be played at Scottsbluff Country Club, but it was switched to Monument Shadows last month. Course pro Robert Thomason took some time to reflect on getting this thing accomplished.
Well, it started with a committee of 10 people that started this a year ago, putting this together. So it's been a lot of work for a year, and the last month and a half, not just myself, my staff, Tom Walsh and his staff, and the restaurant staff, everybody's come together to put on the best tournament, best event we can. And so I have to thank everybody in the community, all the volunteers that step forward, and everybody else that's come out to support the state golf here. It is a thrill to have it. So it's been a lot of work, but I think the hard work's going to pay off in the end. I think people are enjoying this.
And for the champion coach for Scottsbluff, Brock Ehler, he said he heard nothing but rave reviews from other coaches, players, and fans, and they're already starting to look forward to playing the other course next year in town.
They're probably questioning driving all the way out here, but they said this was a class act tournament. Those are the words out of all 3 of them. Said it couldn't have been run any better. It was fantastic. They enjoyed the trip. It was a new culture for them. It was great for their kids to see. And the last words about on the left says, we look forward to coming next year, and hopefully we can go up to the country club and see how what everybody talks about that place.
Scottsbluff has now won 9 of the last 18 Class B state championships. We've got games coming up tonight and tomorrow here on KNEB.TV. Rivalry volleyball, that match tonight. And then tomorrow it's Gearing at Mitchell for our prep football game. Of course, the big game on the gridiron, Scottsbluff at McCook. That'll be radio only tomorrow night with the 1 hour earlier start time down at McCook.